tried to come out a few times here. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's get into it. This is going to be for Sagittarius. Let's see what's going to come out here for Sagittarius. Let's see. Sagittarius. Ooh. Sagittarius, you guys have the Wheel of Fortune. Now, technically, this is in your past position, Sagittarius, technically, okay? You had a soulmate in your reading. You were dealing with a soulmate. Now, I know it may not have worked out okay, it may have given you stress and anxiety, but you were dealing with a soulmate. You are separated from this person right now. I do not see them completely gone. Now, I know a lot of y'all don't want to deal with a past person, but I'm only telling you what to see. Okay, we'll get to the new person when we get to the new person. But I'm telling you right now, for a lot of you, you were dealing with a soulmate. That's what you were dealing with. This person is not out of your life. Let's go ahead. Let's keep going. They are not gone. They stressing out. They're trying to figure out why you're not picking up the phone, why you're not, contacting them. Look at you here in the Two of Cups energy. You got the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Uh-oh, hold up. Some of you guys are dating. Some of you guys are dating, but there's just still something is in a way. What is it that you want, Sagittarius? What is it that you want? Because I feel like you have the opportunity, not for everybody, but you will. But for some of you, you have the opportunity to be in a relationship, but you're just confused. I don't know if you're still in love with a past person. You may be wondering if the person you're with, if they're right. You do have a destined connection here, though. Shout out to you. But there's a lot of confusion here. A lot of uncertainty. Oh, no, we're going to get to you. We'll tell you that. This is for Sagittarius. Got the 10 of Pentacles. Somebody coming back up in here. For a lot of you, this is someone that you've been knowing for years. Somebody you could actually have a family with. Yeah, you may be distant emotionally, mentally distant from this person right now, separated from this person right now. I hate to sound like a broken record, but this is not over. Now, if I see a new person, I'm going to say it's a new person, but with this particular person, it's not. It's not. There's too much history. What they're telling me right now is tell Sagittarius, we got too much history and this ain't over. And this is how they feel. That's why, AH, they're saying it's too much history here and it ain't over. This is what they're telling you. Oh, we're going to get to them in a minute. We're going to get to you and them in a minute. We're going to get to the Sagittarius energy and them in a minute. Look at this. Look, baby, you can't tell me nothing. This person like, listen, Sagittarius, you can go ahead and believe that you're going to be gone all you want. The Judgment card for you talks about making a decision. Remember, I just said that? Didn't I just say, what is it that you want? Why are you so confused? Confusion, enlightenment though, boom, you guys get clarity. You got the sun here. But yeah, no, there is definitely going to be something that is going to be like this weird energy where someone is making a hardcore move on you. I think we talked about that this morning with that, what is it, pursuit? Oh yeah, this is another way of saying the person is pursuing you. They definitely believe that you're a good match. Absolutely. Even though that they may not have necessarily been nice to you. They may not have treated you right. You will be happy. The Sun card is coming out. You will be happy with your decision though. And it's going to be your decision and your decision only. You see what I'm saying? Your decision and your decision only. And if you are exhausted, if you're tired, again, it is your destiny. You choose what's going to be right for you. You choose what direction is going to be right for you. Hence, the judgment card. No one said you have to go back to the past person. I said you have a destined connection. And if they are not a part of that story, you already got your answer. You're exhausted. You don't want to deal with them anymore. This is not where you want to be. You want to be happy. This is what you're telling me. I want to be happy, yes. And if you feel like this person is not going to make you happy, it ain't them. We're not even done. We got to get to the second row. Let's get to the second row. Lord have mercy. It's already dramatic. Oh no, honey, they are going to fight tooth and nail. You're the only sign where there is someone from the past fighting tooth and nail for you. Even though they never showed you that they wanted you in that way, or they were very passive before. Maybe out of control. Maybe it's just because they thought that you weren't going to go anywhere. I mean, let's be honest here. 10 of Pentacles, for some of you, you've been knowing this person for so long, they just kind of, they took you for granted. They just didn't think that you were going anywhere. All right, let's get it. This is for Sagittarius. Thank you. Oh, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Baby, when I tell you, you like, listen, I'm moving on. Okay? You don't trust them. Here with the Seven of Swords, baby, you don't trust them. They want to see you, though. They want to work it out. Three of Pentacles, that's what they're telling you. I want to work this out. You're like, no, I don't trust you. I want to work this out. No, but I don't trust you. You keep telling them this over and over again. And some of you really are trying to run away. Like you've blocked them. You're ignoring the hell out of them. And when I say you are ignoring the hell out of them, you are ignoring the hell out of them. You said some things that were so rough in order for them to stay away, and they still ain't staying away. They're not scared of you. They ain't scared of you. This could be a marriage partner. Could be. Look at this. Look at this. Child, when I tell you, baby, you got a new person coming up in here. First of all, that's one. Boom. Okay, finally, you got a new person. Oof. All right. Past person ain't gone, though. Past person isn't gone. You have to emotionally say no to this person and mean it. Because see, here with the Five of Swords, you're walking away, but now this person stopped. In the other readings, it still show the person in stride, meaning that they're continuing to walk away. This person has stopped. Now y'all both thinking about each other. There's that spiritual energy where you can feel them thinking about you. You're like, I already know. I don't know why I'm thinking about them all of a sudden. Just out of the blue, I'm just thinking about them. That's what's happening. You're thinking about them, they're thinking about you, or they're thinking about you, which is making you think about them. Now it's causing all types of confusion. Now, I will admit, you really do want a new beginning because you got the Fool card here. You do, okay? So even though you have history with someone, even though you may have wanted history with someone, meaning long term, you may have, you are not about that anymore. You want someone to be about that action. You want someone to be not about the words, but about the action. You're too old for that. So yes, I do see you opening yourself up to new people. There's somebody who really, really is going to be like, can I say this? For a few of you, there's going to be someone who's going to talk about moving in together very soon, maybe 3 months. You're going to hear this person say that. That can scare you a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. If that was me, that would scare me too. Because I'm like, I don't know you. 3 months? I don't care how much time we spend together. I don't know you, babe. But there is going to be someone like that in here where someone is going to come in your life where they're going to kind of be like, yeah, you are it. You're going to be put in some really weird predicaments. Very weird predicaments, okay? And not dangerous, but very odd. Like you're running away from the past. Yeah, you know, you've been knowing this person for a very long time. The only drama you really had with them is the fact that they were non-committal. Now you got this new person talking about they want to marry you or be with you or move in together. You're like, oh, like I want that too, but I didn't say I wanted that quickly. I didn't say I wanted that fast. Let me see. King of Swords. Baby, you are cutting this. I'm so proud of you. Oh my God. Ace of Wands. Listen, when I say you are not about that, you are not. This Ace of Wands isn't just about action, it's about what you're doing because it came out with the King of Swords. You are not playing. You're not playing. Your past person is trying to come back in here, and you are like, take one step closer, and I will be calling the cops. I'm not saying that you hate them, but I feel like someone actually said this in the comment section with narcissism. I am not the person that's going to be using that word very freely on my channel. I'm not. But the behavior is there because you can tell that this person is all about them. Like your word doesn't, it's not saying that they don't know that you can snap off because they know you can snap off. Hello, you're a Sagittarius. We already know you got that whip, right? But what I'm saying is that the thing is with them, because there's so much history and because they feel like you are theirs. It's this weird property. It's this weird like possessiveness that this person have where you really got to get tough in order for them to leave you the hell alone. Exactly, because you always gave in. Remember, I'm talking about behavior patterns. I'm talking about things that you guys have done that has caused this to be in their head to think that it is okay for them to do what they're doing. I'm not gaslighting you. I'm not saying it's your fault, but I'm saying for them, they're in. How tough do you need to be in order for them to be out is what I'm saying. We're going to go ahead. We're going to get into it. We ain't even got into the reading yet because I'm about to get into you. I'm about to see what you were doing. This is for Sagittarius. Let's get it. Sagittarius. Oh, okay. Oh, some of you guys have children by this person. Probably is a baby daddy or baby mom. Not everybody, but the child card came out for some people. Oh my goodness. Sagittarius. Oh my goodness. Sagittarius. Now, come on. Sagittarius. The truth of the matter is, you're not that innocent. That's what that child card means. Yeah, some of you may have children by this person, absolutely. But some of y'all ain't innocent. You want to know why? You want to know why? Some of y'all feared not being with this person. Some of you guys love the intimacy, which is the reason why the kiss is here. Some of you guys love you believe that this connection can go higher than what it really intended. You had high expectations, which is the reason why ascending is there. It was the intimacy. It was your fear possibly of being alone, fear of not being with that person, your high expectations for this person. Your expectation for this person, you expected more from them than they expected for you. Y'all so nosy too. It's just something about your energy where you're so nosy. Like you were with them, but you were always trying to see what was going on with them. Or you knew what was going on. You always knew what was happening. See, that's what I'm saying. Like it's like you can't say you didn't know. You knew. I don't know. It's something about their energy here with gifts. They could have been giving you things. They could have been giving you money. This is for some of y'all. This ain't gonna hit everybody, but I'm just saying, some of y'all, this is why I say some of y'all ain't innocent. Some of y'all are really innocent. That's what the child is, but some of y'all are not. Because some of this talks about It was something that you were able to get from this person, so you put up with it. Here with music, I mean, music is music, right? It just talks about you guys listen to certain things and it reminds you of them. Okay. But to me, this talks about you guys were always imagining and dreaming that this person was for you. It was like this person's name was music to your ears. This is why I said in the past, you believe that this person was a soulmate. And they are a soulmate. I feel like they're a passing soulmate, as one of my oracle's cards say. I feel like there's someone who were meant to be in your life, but not necessarily forever. I feel like you guys have written music about this person. I feel like some of you guys have written poetry about this person. You guys weren't even poets, and then all of a sudden you became poets. Then all of a sudden you were rapping and singing. Y'all really had it bad for them. I also believe that this person was accusing you of being too judgmental. Let's get a few more. And then I'm gonna get off of y'all. I'm gonna get off of y'all, okay? Go get off of y'all, okay? Oh, yeah, that's right. A lot of y'all had abandonment issues. So the thing is, you knew you could have left this person alone, but now here you are. That was the mirroring energy between you and this person. That was the mirroring energy. Not being able to, feeling empty. Ooh, that's the most suckiest feeling. Like a lot of you, I knew a girl who literally married someone that she did not like. I did not even believe that this was real. She married someone that she literally did not like just because she did not want to be by herself. Now we may be like, oh, a lot of people do that. No, I'm talking about this was on a whole nother level. This is on a whole nother level. And literally she said it in front of everybody. I was shocked. I was like, damn, like I don't think, first of all, I couldn't do that. Okay, that's just not me. But she was that person. Now, I'm not saying that y'all were that bad, but I'm saying sometimes it can be reminiscent of that. You're just dealing with someone that you think is very attractive. The sex is good. So I'm not gonna say you ain't getting nothing from it, but you're dealing with someone just because you don't want to feel empty. You don't want nobody there. I said this the other day. Somebody is better than nobody. That's kind of how this energy is. Because if you didn't have anybody, some of y'all have some bad habits. You may be partying too much. You may drink too much. Some of you guys like to masturbate, right? Some of you guys have some very harsh things that you know about yourself if you do not have a person. So this is the reason why I feel like this abandonment issue is really, really there. Limelight talks about needing attention, needing affection. That type of stuff is something that I'm saying. However, I love it. Like I said before, remember when I told you here with the Fool card that you get it and you're going to start over? That actually came out. Aha moment. Now you're opening yourself up to new people. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful card that I have that I tell a lot of my clients, one of the best cards that can come out. It says, you are now finding alternative ways to make yourself happy. And you don't have to put up with anybody else or deal with anybody else's trash because of your own inadequacies. And a lot of y'all ain't ever been through this. You just can't decide if you want to be with this person or not because you're just too damn picky. That could have been one part of the story. That was just you. None of that other stuff resonated, but it was fun, right? Because it came out. But it could have been just for you. You're just picky. And it's just hard for you to find somebody because you're always like, I don't like this person's shoes, or I don't know, like that. I don't like what they had on. I didn't like the way their breath smelled, which I get. I don't like the fact that they can't hold a conversation, which I get, but it was things like that. This is the reason why you didn't move on in love, because unfortunately they did not meet your standards. Now let's get to your person of interest. Now this is where the nitty gritty comes in. This is what happens. This is when the juiciness happens. This is for Sagittarius. Your person has money. Out of all the reads that I do, it always feels like Taurus and Sagittarius are always dealing with someone who's either obsessed with money or who has money. Either A, they are obsessed about getting money, or they got money. Sorry, a card fell. Look, already. Either they are obsessed with money or they are obsessed with getting money. If you were with someone who didn't have money, they were obsessed with getting money. Why? Because they know if they had money, they had choices, they had picks. For a lot of you, you were dealing with people, they ain't had no money. I said that earlier, right? I don't know if this was on your read, but they ain't had no damn money. I think it was on Taurus reading. They ain't have no money, but they still had people they could choose from. So it's either one. There's definitely Sagittarius, I know for a fact, deal with people who have money all the time. And then they complain because they're like, damn, they got all these different people that they can choose from. They got all these different people that they can choose from. So your first card is saying that your person has different people. Why? They don't trust nobody. At least one person, we see you have a choice. At least one person that we're seeing so far in your reading, they're basically saying that they're very pessimistic about love. They don't trust people, and so they keep their options open. They're not about to be a fool for nobody. There is somebody who you don't know who's watching you. And it's hitting this Fool card. And I do believe that the King of Wands, it did. The King of Wands came out. So you already have the new person who's checking you out and you don't even know it yet. Look at this. Someone who's going to come in with pure love. Wow. Can you stop playing with me? I think even this morning we saw the love card. I think we saw that, right? This is a completely different deck telling you who the other person is. I'm not saying nobody's innocent, but I say purity. One person is suspicious. The other person is coming in with pure intentions. Look at this. Finding love again. Love coming in fast. The wait is over. Where he at? The wait is over. They're saying someone is coming in here pretty soon. This person is speeding. Like look at this. This person, even if you take this, if you look at this person's coming in here pretty soon, especially by the way that they're running. This is really good. This is really good. Let's go ahead. Let's get one more for your person of interest, and then we're going to get your future. Of course, cards come out. They're going to put you on it. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, they think that you're attractive, but you're still dealing with this player. You got the two different people. One person is a player. The other person is putting you on a pedestal. I'm not going to say that the player won't put you on a pedestal. We already know. We already done been there. We already know how those type of people are. So you may have two different people that's trying to win you over and put you on a pedestal. But remember, one has good intentions and the other one do not. You're dealing with someone who's non-committal and someone who is committal. Remember I said you're going to be clear about your decision in the future with this Judgment card? Well, let me see. King of Swords, you're already taking care of business. You're looking at love realistically now. You are not stuck in a fantasy world. Let's go ahead. Let's get your future energy here. Ooh. I'm not seeing any signs in this reading. I mean, Scorpio, but that's it. I love the fact that it's very open. This can be dealing with anybody. Future energy here for Sagittarius. Oh, this is so funny. All right. Past person is in your reading. Now, why? Look at this. I love it. I said future, and you still see two different energies. Let's get to this past person first. Let's get to them because this is easy to spot. So easy. You're dealing with somebody who know that you're too good for them. Or just in general, they know that you guys that you are. I'm just gonna say too good. That's the only perfect way I can describe it. Like they know that you and them are not on the same page. They know that they're just pretending. They're just pretending. This person is going to be calling y'all. Sagittarius, I've been telling you this for a while, how you have a past person who will be calling you because right now you are their focus because they don't want to fail, which is the reason why the bullseye is here. Can I tell you the worst thing about it? About that particular person? And remember I said it was a long term. They've been dealing with you for a long time. Look at what's at the bottom of the deck. Comfort. You're familiar. You feel safe. You are not trying to have someone come in your life because they feel comfortable. You guys know what I mean. It's just familiar. You want someone to feel safe with. You want them to feel safe with you. Yes. However, that is not what this is saying. This is clearly a child with a teddy bear. Meaning, you don't challenge them if you reward them. They stay a child. You have done a lot of soul searching, which is where that sun card came out. We saw that earlier. We saw how there was that illumination period where you are enlightened by something, and that light is in you. That light is you. Because remember, in order for you to make the right decision and for you to be realistic, that's where the wisdom comes from, sage. And then you take control over your life, no longer dealing with people who make you feel like a loose cannon, make you feel like you're out of control. You start controlling your life and getting rid of the chaos. And then what comes out? Loyalty. You did it on them again, Sag. You didn't have to do what you did, not this morning and not tonight. Your readings have been absolutely amazing. That excitement that you're about to feel, you have all reason to feel it. Your first two cards told you your story. I've been playing with y'all the whole time. Your first two cards told you the story. The wheel, destiny. What came after the destiny card? The Two of Cups. That was your answer. A fated connection. And it ended with pure love and someone who is loyal to you. Absolutely amazing.